All right. So again, since we have DC here today, I thought we can do a show and tell segment of some of the cards that you picked up recently at the expo. And we'll play this video on YouTube, this segment on YouTube as well. So so anyone watching it on YouTube can actually see the cards. But for our podcast listeners, we'll describe what the cards are. And I want to also ask DC why he picked them up and what he plans to do with them, whether, it's cracking and resubmitting. We always joke you're the crack resubmit king of cards.
I do okay.
And or if you're going to flip it at the next card show, or are you planning to keep it long term? So yeah, let's take it away. Let's see your first card.
Okay, so first one is it's
Steph
the blue
Curry.
border Steph Curry.
Yeah,
2009
Bowman
numbered. I guess this card is interesting. I mean,
what's the grade?
It's a 7.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I got it in a trade. So what happened was a big card came to the booth. I got a 2009 Topps Chrome Steph Curry PSA 9. So I bought it. It was a big card.
Yes.
My idea was to take it and trade it in the US, maybe sell in the US. But some guy came who's a person that I met in Montreal. And it's funny, this is one thing, you can never judge a book by its cover, because every time we've spoken, there's never been a card over like $500 we discussed.
Okay.
So he's like, I want this card. What can we do? We do trade in cash. I'm like, okay, what kind of stuff are you going to show me? I'm thinking, I'm not taking a bunch of $500 cards. So he pulled out a LeBron Topps Chrome PSA 10.
Yeah.
This Curry. And this Curry. So just a regular Topps PSA 9. But the values of those Topps 9 of these Currys have doubled in the last 6 months.
Wow. Okay.
So I took these 3 cards and cash. For me, it's fine, because actually this card I think has a very good chance of being a BGS 9.5.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
So I should be able to, assuming this happens, it'll increase the value from whatever 35, 30, 37, 38 Canadian to like 55. So this show, I think you saw this, but in Montreal, I bought a PSA 9 Ohtani batting refractor, PSA 9.
Okay.
I cracked it out and it came back a 9.5, BGS 9.5.
Yeah.
So that plus the World Series win, the timing of it all, I literally got that like a month ago. I won't say for how much. You can kind of take a look at whatever comps were around that time, but one of the repack guys came and bought it.
Nice.
Like very, very quickly. Because I think in the expo, I probably had the most Ohtani stuff. At one point or another.
Yeah, you had a ton, man.
Like almost a half case worth of Ohtani stuff that I was acquiring as the show went on. Because when I started, I had maybe 3 Ohtani pieces. And I think I ended up at one time I had maybe 10.
Well, I went by your booth that one time and you had just acquired like 3 of them at one time. So
those would be part of the show and tell too. So you'll see.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
So this one, it's a Yogi Berra rookie.
Oh, interesting.
I know it's a little hard to see, but
okay,
it's great. Like the centering is great. It's an old BVG slab. So this is probably a candidate to change too. Maybe it goes to PSA. But I've been on this vintage kick. It was just a card again. Another guy I met in Montreal. So this is the thing. Like I'm doing all these shows.
Yeah.
People are starting to remember me. So they come and find me and they go, "Oh, I know you want vintage. I know you like this and that." And this guy never sells stuff. Okay. But I guess we were talking about maybe trading towards that 51 Mays I have, the PSA 6.
Right.
So he's gonna, we exchange contact information, and we might work on that. But in the meantime, I got this card, and I felt pretty good with the purchase, because that's not a card you see often.
Yeah, no, it's the first time I'm seeing it, and no, it's interesting. You know, you when you think about recrack or when you think about cracking and resubmitting, you
Yeah.
go both ways, BGS to PSA, if it makes sense.
Oh
Or
yeah,
PSA
you
to
can do
BGS.
both ways. I
Yeah.
just think a lot of these older, like the older slabs, um, there's a chance for a lot of these. I
Hmm.
don't know if the grading system was just different back then or
Oh, right,
whatever,
right. Good
but you
point.
know that like it's definitely in its original form. I mean, like I said, I even when I comped it out, when I look at the photos of this particular card, they were not centered like this.
Mm.
So just really, really happy to get it.
Nice. I like that card.
Okay, this is a big one.
Yes.
Um,
Wow.
there's the green Piedmont T206 Ty Cobb, and I
Beauty.
guess yeah, in green. So you don't see it in green very often. You see the red more.
Yes.
Um, and the centering on this, I was just like super super happy. Like I just bought this. Like I paid something stupid, but to be honest, I don't know if I'll ever get one like this again. So um, it's funny. This guy was just walking by, and like sometimes I just say, "Hey, what's in the box?" I'm just joking around, like just trying to spur up a conversation. And then he sees the vintage. He goes, "Oh, you're a vintage guy. Oh,
Hmm.
you'll like this then." And he pulls this out. I'm like, "Oh, um,
Yeah. Is the
yeah.
green
What?
is the green more rare than the red or
Yes, the green
okay.
is more rare than the red.
Okay.
So, and like you can see, the centering is like
It's
it's
pretty
actually pretty good.
for vintage, especially. Yeah.
I mean, this card is like so old, right? Like 1909. It's 116 years old.
I see you're still on that vintage kick. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Have you seen vintage stuff lately has been going up quite a bit.
Has it? Shoot.
Yeah, like Babe Ruth stuff. I mean, even stuff that when I sold at the in LA. I mean, to get that May 6,
Hmm.
I sold my 33 Gaudi Ruth. I sold that 49 Jackie Bowman
Mm.
and the Hank Aaron, and all those cars have just gone up. Like it's been nuts. So
That's crazy. Vintage. Wow. Okay. Good to
well,
know.
they're not making it anymore. So
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think things are starting to pop up. You're seeing them a little bit more. People are finding their stuff in their attics and stuff
Hmm.
like that, and um, people are bringing it to the market.
Yeah.
But
I believe it.
there's a very big niche for this stuff, and when I go to the US, there's a lot of guys that, even though I'm newer to that vintage game,
Yeah.
they appreciate the pieces that I bring, because they're like, bro, you already did all the work. You found all the really really centered ones and stuff like that.
Sure.
Just really happy. So I got a lot of
Yeah.
good context for that too.
That's cool. And it's a good point you bring up with or what I was thinking about was that as the hobby grows, you get collectors from not just modern but vintage car collectors coming out
Oh
and
yeah.
just yeah, it's just amazing to see how many more are coming out and just showing their cards.
I think a lot of collectors that have been collecting for a while have actually started moving towards vintage. I know a lot of these, even the people that I deal with,
Well, interesting.
um, they've started to acquire some vintage pieces, even if it's just like big five names, like Mantle, Ruth, like Jackie, Mays, Clemente. Even if you
Yeah.
just start picking up from there, you go, and then I find that a lot of these vintage guys, they're year specific too. Like some people
Mm.
are like, I'm only collecting 69 OPG or 70 OPG, and then other people are, I'm only collecting pre 60s
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like for me, like I buy pre 60 stuff. That's
Hmm.
just because I started like that. I don't want to start going into something later.
Yeah.
But I've been feeling pretty good about that stuff, and the pieces have been doing really really well.
Yeah.
I think
It's
it's
good.
also tied with the buyers, because the buyers are generally that buy vintage are older, so the disposable income is different. Number
Sure.
one. Number two, the nostalgia value is always there,
Of course.
um, and that's why they're paying for it.
Man, I think I might be priced out of certain vintage cards already, but
Certain stuff, but all you got to do is trade.
Trade
I
up.
trade a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, you'll see a lot of my big pieces I end up trading. You have to trade good stuff to get good stuff, right? It's only
Right.
logical. So you just got to weigh out like what's easier to get, or what is more replaceable.
Mm.
You know,
My goal for 2026 then is to pick up one nice vintage card. It's probably going to be a Jackie. I've always wanted a Jackie Robinson, so
a lot of history behind it.
you could keep me accountable to that next year.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next card.
Okay, so it's a Shohei.
Oh, I saw this one in person. Yes.
So this is pretty good.
Which one is
it? It's a game material autograph card from 2023, number out of 50.
What set? From what set?
This is from, I think it's just from regular Tops.
Okay. The patch auto.
Yeah, but it's a game worn. And nowadays, you can't tell anyone to see here.
Right.
Not from any specific game, event, or season, but it's, it says game use memorabilia on it.
Okay.
Which is great because any Ohtani stuff is good. But I think the reason why I like this one is because I have this one too. So I have two of them.
And you got it from the same guy, right?
I bought it from the same guy.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when people come and they're like, you know, who would want this? DC would want those. I go, who's DC? And they bring him over, and then I start talking to him.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we do a deal, we build some rapport, do the deal. And he's the guy I bought the Steph Curry Topps Chrome from, because the next day he brought me more stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I was super happy about that. We'll keep in contact and we'll do some other things together for sure.
I'm seeing like a general pattern here, you know, with you doing more shows, you're just running into more people and making more relationships, and it leads to sales.
I think that's what it is. Generally speaking, a lot of it's relationship building. If you have a good experience with somebody, you're going to remember them and you want to deal with them again.
Sure.
So even this show, there was a couple guys from the States that, well, at first he didn't recognize me, but then he remembered my voice. And I go, we met in Dallas. We met in Dallas because he was talking about Clemente and his dad and stuff like this. And then we started talking and he goes, yeah, we didn't get a deal done at that time, but we remember each other. And like, this is stuff that we can end up doing.
That's cool.
So, you know, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Another Ohtani.
On card, original auto, luminaries out of what? Out of 10? Out of 15? But look at that patch.
Yeah. 3? Is it triple patch?
Yeah. Well, it's one patch under 3 different things, but I think it's one patch.
Oh, I see.
No, it's sick. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. But the most importantly is the
on-card auto.
Signature.
They know the original
signature.
Yes.
So this was one of the cards I traded. So that Topps mini rookie auto that I got in Burbank.
Yep.
I traded that to the guy that I gave him this last year.
Okay.
So this is 2019 Topps Chrome Cup auto.
Gold
but
Cup,
it's a 10-10. So the pop on this is super low.
Yeah.
But on the 10-10, I think it's only 2, because some of these PSA 10s, the auto is off the sticker or it's just crap.
Right.
So this one I didn't really want to give away last year, but because I got such a good deal, I couldn't say no. And now I got it back. The exact card.
Did you? It's the exact one?
This is the exact card. I got it from the same guy.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Yeah.
And this was the other one I got with it. Plus I got a Jack, like a 55 Jackie or a 56 Jack. No, 55 Jackie. And an Aaron Judge rookie auto. Some cash, some other stuff.
You know, for the luminaries, those come encased, right? Do you normally keep it encased or do you grade those?
I never have it long enough to grade out.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'll take a look at it to see if it is, but it's a thick card. And generally speaking, these thick cards don't do very well.
Yeah.
So I find that leaving it inside the luminaries case is actually okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, but who knows? I'll see. I just don't want to wait 6 months for
Right.
something to come back, right?
It's a backlog, yeah.
So you limited me to 7 cards, so
We could go on forever, but yes.
I'll show you this big one.
Here we go. I saw this one in person too.
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, go ahead.
Our RPA out of 2, with the helmet tag.
From what set?
It's from Phoenix Football, which is not a great set, but it's out of 2.
Right. And the patch is cool. Yeah.
The patch is cool, and it's a 9.5, and
how'd you get that?
It's a Mahomes rookie. So one of my buddies that I dealt with before, he's like, "Hey, DC, I have this big Mahomes card. You interested?" I go, "I don't know. It just depends what you want for it, right? Because it's really hard to value those kind of cards."
Yeah.
So I traded a bunch of stuff that maybe I'm not like I get good value for it because I'm not into it for as much, but more liquid cards for him, like like a McDavid Young Guns, McDavid SP game used auto rookie. I'm trying to think what else I gave him. Like, the big card that went out was the Shea Contenders out of 25.
Right.
Orange color match. I don't remember what else was in there. There was some cash too, but it was a very, very big deal. But to give you some perspective, this card during COVID sold for 140,000 US.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this exact card.
Oh, okay. It's the one okay.
So I mean, that gives me some sort of really, really good idea of where I think I can get for this in the US. But I feel like this is definitely a US card.
Yeah.
It's also like a timing card. Like I could hold this forever. That's not a big deal. Like that other Mahomes 101 I have, like they look really, really good together. But these are definitely cards, US cards that have to go to like a super collector or someone that just wants to spend. Because I think like the other one, I think I get at least 30, like 25 to 30,000. I think this one I got maybe 50,000 at least.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, did you say the guy you got it from, is he from the States or?
No, he's not.
Oh, he isn't. Okay.
Just I don't know how he acquired it or what he's into it for, but
yeah,
everyone finds value in different things, right? If I think that he might be into it for 10,000, right? Not a lot, and maybe he did well because he's getting a bunch of freeing up with a bunch of liquid cards. So basically, I buy into the card for something big, but I think the market and the way the shows that I go to, I think I can move this for something. At the end of the day, it's just about who do you think you can move this card to. A lot of the times when I have a card, I already have an idea where it's going.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you have a buyer in mind, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good tip. And I love these show and tells. Every time you come on, we always do this. Whenever you come on, DC, this is going to be a reoccurring segment. So one of the segments will always know what to do. So I love it, and I love getting the updates because the next one you're on, you'll be like, "Yeah, I just moved that Mahomes 2 of 2 card." That's I can envision that already happening in a future pod episode. But
I mean, I don't know how they're going to do this year. I don't think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl, but who knows? Stranger things have happened with Mahomes. Mahomes is goated already.
I hope the Mahomes market, I don't know if it's going down or up, but I'm hoping a mediocre Kansas City Chiefs season forces prices to go down so I can pick up a Mahomes because I think he's legit as well. So we'll see.
Start off with an optic. The optic is pretty cheap. Optic PSA 10 is like 1,500, not even.
I'll take a look. I will take a look.
Or you can splurge and get a silver PSA 10 or
I want an auto, but I know I'm gonna have to pay big bucks for that. But let me do my research.